Welcome to the daily vlog. Today we're talking about different forms of sports that we played as children.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or at least some of us did, as apparently others did not.
We're listening to Gary school us about, like...
Well, the different types of... So, growing up in Philadelphia, you played lots of versions of baseball.
Like baseball.
Like baseball. But usually it was dependent. You played in the street, and it was dependent. So you got close to playing real baseball if there was a lot of kids.
And street, because you lived on a cul-de-sac. You did mention,
kind of a cul-de-sac with a leaky bottom.
Okay, so it wasn't like, you know, 4-lane highway.
So
or
no. You know, we did the car. Okay, everybody gets to the side. But then, so then you go down from playing actual baseball with a baseball, and you go down. We play versions that would use a tennis ball, which were fun because you could really.
I love playing versions.
Versions of baseball.
Versions.
I heard that the original mascot of Scott was the Virgin. We were the Virgins.
Okay.
But we were the Lampkins. Were you playing like stickball rules, or
it was basically stickball rules, and then we'd also play this other version that that if there were too few players to man the bases, you'd play mound outs.
Well, they were also virgins.
And the mound, well, we were like
age
9.
Appropriate.
So in mound outs, all you would do is you have your best player would be your pitcher, which you'd want anyway because they get the ball across the plate.
Yeah.
The ball would go out, a fielder would get it, you throw to the mound, so nobody has to man the bases, and then the pitcher would touch the mound and call the base, so first, and it was this equivalent to actually.
But then they don't have to throw it. Then they don't have to throw it to third if they needed to touch like first and third.
If there was stuff going on, no, you would go first, second, third, home.
Yeah.
Is what you would do almost every time, unless it was just there was only a runner going first, and you'd say first. Mm-hmm. But we did that, and that allowed you to play a lot fewer players, which is fun. You can play two players on a team and do mound outs, but work better with 3. We also played a weird version called half ball, which was much more of a pitching thing. Because most of the time when you're playing, on the street and all, the pitcher's throwing the ball for the batter to hit. You're not trying to strike them out because it's too hard to call strike zone.
Unlike professional baseball.
But half ball, you cut a tennis ball in half, and you can sort of wing it half like a good pitch and like a slider
like a
or whatever, but then half like a frisbee, and it could do nasty curves and all sorts of things. So you actually could tell when there are strikes because you would be swinging and missing.
I played baseball in Atari, which was 1 player.
Oh yeah, there you go. We also played wire ball. So the wire ball rules were that the wire went, was like a street wire, like a telephone wire or something, and you could play this with 2 players. So one person would get out in the field. You'd go and you take the ball, you throw it up, and you'd hit it, and if you got over the wire.
Did you have wires as a kid, Will?
I grew up in Fort Collins. The trolleys were gone. I mean, we had clear blue
telephone,
sky
electric,
from the ground to the
who knows what it was we were playing with.
Clouds.
But, okay, the goal was to hit the wire. Hit the wire was a home run. If we went over the wire, it was a single. If we went under the wire, it was a strike. But any of those would be an out if the other player caught it.
And if you knock the wire down and grab it,
then
that's like an automatic win.
You're dead.
Was there ever an opportunity to hit both wires? Because it could catch the bottom wire at just the right angle, or the top wire.
Well, we only had 1 wire.
Oh, you only had 1 wire. Oh, see, the New Yorkers out there probably laughing at you. 1 wire.
No, this was like a telephone or electric.
Well, and
the mass of like 8 wires. How can you miss them?
One thing that's kind of funny, like I would say I grew up in the projects because it was low income housing, and we had these huge like fields of really pretty, surprisingly nicely tended grass to play in, and we rarely played sports in them. We were always like at the playground, like swinging on the swings and stuff. Which I broke this finger because it got caught in the chain on the swing. And I was at a playground recently with my nephew and realized they coat them with like rubber now, so you can't like break a finger in them.
Did you have your ears pierced at the time?
Yes.
Because I knew several girls who got dangly earrings like stuck
like
in
hanging.
Those swings.
Oh,
and so I was like
scared
to death of having my ears pierced like as a kid because I thought I'd get it caught.
Yeah, I got mine done.
Automatic home run if you can get the ball through Layle's earrings.
Yeah,
there you go.
So Uber Chick Geek Chick says that the trolley is back.
Okay.
And she's from Fort Collins.
But
the one that runs every summer up where is it? Up Mountain Avenue?
One of the fun things that we did do in those fields we didn't really use for sports, we had a neighbor who built a potato gun. Do you guys know about a potato gun?
That's all. Save that for another day.
Okay.
Because we have potato gun
There's
stories.
Okay. Well, then that's.
And Jay has to be involved.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about potato guns next.
But anyway, we should also play buck, which is another Philadelphia sport.
Which
that,
have,
if you don't know that,
look it
probably
up.
Google Buck and Bill Cosby.
Oh, there you go.
Who
knows what you might get if you just Google Buck.
I wanted to mention a great resource for the rules of stickball. The Dangerous Book for Boys.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The rules of stickball.
So next time.
Bye. See you next week.